Hello everyone, my name is Belen and I'm here to tell you about one of the best writers of all time, Junot Diaz. First, I would like to tell you more about him and how he worked hard to become now what he is. As you know, many things have to happen to achieve a goal, so let's start from the beginning. Well, that's too much. Junot Diaz was born in Santo Domingo, a place with nice people, colorful landscapes, and tropical music. He is the third of 5 brothers, and his father was a military man. And because of his work, they moved to New Jersey when he was 6. And after that, his father left him and left all his family with a difficult economic situation. Since he was a kid, he enjoyed reading. He used to walk for about 5 kilometers to get to the closer library. We know that his life wasn't easy. He went through many things to become a recognized writer. On April 2008, he admitted that when he was 8 years old, he was robbed. He had been dealing with depression since that day. Junot Diaz was asked to talk about his childhood in an interview, and he said,
"From my very little experience, it has always seemed to me that what defines the success of an artist is not persistence and training, but necessary bad compassion, and compassion begins at home. But we live in a society where we are not taught compassion. I come from a military family, a Dominican military family. My father was a supporter of Trujillato. I am to the left of super progressivism because my father was directly fascist. It is like that. They are things that happen, and there is no forgiveness in a military family. That's a terrible way to grow." Despite his slow past, Junot Diaz struggled and triumphed as a writer. He won the Pulitzer Prize in 2008, and he is currently an advocate for immigrants.
"Have you ever had your heart broken? I've heard that the best romantic movies, sad poems, and songs were done when this happened to their authors. These feelings helped them and inspired art. And this is what Junot Diaz did. Now we will talk about one of his most famous works. This is How You Lose Her, which took 16 years to be done. This is how the story begins. Junior, a Dominican immigrant in the United States, was in love of Magdalena from Berkeley. Junior cheated on her, and then he felt repentance. "I'm not a bad guy," he said just to defend himself. He said that as a human he made mistakes, but he didn't know what was the consequence. He expressed that he was suffering. He didn't want Magda to leave. She realized that Junior was cheating on her because of a letter. "A stupid letter," Junior said. All of Magda's friends said I cheat because I was Dominican, that all us Dominican men are dogs and can't be trusted. I doubt that I can speak for Dominican men, but I doubt they can either. From my perspective, it wasn't genetics. There were reasons, causalities," Junior said. With this quote, we realize that culture has a lot of influence in books and in life. Junior, as an immigrant, didn't fit in Magda's friends' standards. He always defended his position, and his arguments indicated that he was not guilty. Rather, like all relationships, his with Magda was going through turbulence. I really like this book, and I absolutely recommend it because of its style. Junot Diaz has the power to change your thoughts. Most of the times, we consider that the one that cheats is the bad person in a relationship, but Junot created a way to change this. Also, he used a lot of words in Spanish. This is helpful because sometimes the meaning of words changes from one language to another. He gave a lot of details. He has a nice way of describing scenes so you can understand better. You should read it and find out the way to escape from the persuasive style of Junot Diaz, talking about regrets, how relationship broke or start getting boring, and how the flame of love becomes smaller with the pass of time. Thank you.